Last time in Marvel's Spider-Man, Spider-Man swung around the city, beating up thugs at construction sites, while Aunt May helped out a homeless shelter. It's a caveat of game design. Imagine this. You're given a character that can swing around the city. He can scale up walls, climb skyscrapers in only a few seconds, swing around the city. The buildings, along with their rooftops, are Spider-Man's playground. So if you want to give Spider-Man something to do, where do you put these challenges? You put them in the streets. You put them on the rooftops. You don't put them inside the buildings. You don't want to limit the amount of things he can do, because that's what that does. Being inside can make for a cinematic Spider-Man fight, but in regard to a game where you're expected to swing around and maneuver yourself, that limits your abilities. Consider the earlier fighting within a Kingpin stage. As it was much tighter, smaller quarters, my options there were very limited. Fighting his goons on top of construction sites, that allowed for more strategy. I could make escape strategies that involved jumping off of a building and swinging around to the other side. I could maneuver from one girder to another, picking off goons in a relatively simple stealth manner. As an aspect of gameplay, the construction sites offer interesting arenas to fight bad guys. As an aspect of the story, they're dumb. Oh, where are you going to hide your guns? Where are you going to hide your guns? How about in the open? On an open rooftop, in broad daylight. The police are so inept in this city, they can't figure out how to get a warrant to arrest criminals walking around in broad daylight with high-powered weaponry on a rooftop. On an open rooftop. Some of these weapons are rockets. They're carrying RPGs in the open. All it takes is a police drone, a helicopter, someone with binoculars on a taller neighboring building, and then you've got all the evidence you need. Maybe this situation is like Kafka's Metamorphosis. So in Kafka's Metamorphosis, it is the story of a young man who turns into a cockroach. His family is disturbed by this, because the young man did all the work, made all of the money, while his mother, father, and sister lived with him as a crutch to their lives. Their dependency on him prevented them from doing things for themselves. When he dies, they are finally able to figure things out. Without Spider-Man, would any of the crimes that have occurred be stopped? Come to think of it, the only time police show up for any of the thug crimes so far is only after the thugs are stopped, or with a single patrol car chasing the bad guys. Maybe the local police are incredibly underfunded and highly understaffed if they can only afford a single patrol car during any chase. They don't have the kind of manpower that would be required to climb up skyscrapers to deal with jamming devices, let alone the purchasing of a police drone to collect evidence of day crime. Plus, punching thugs in the face feels good, so let's go punch some thugs in the face. It's a good thing that the wind caused by Spider-Man falling through the air does not cause any interference in the phone call. Kind of reminds me of if you've seen the movie, what was it called? Crank. The movie ends with the main character falling out of a plane to his death, and he's giving his final phone call to his girlfriend. Then in the sequel, when he turns out to still be alive, it cuts to the actual message that she received, and the message that she received is just howling wind. Because that's really all you would hear.
Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a
So
lot
I need
of
to
people, but not
disarm
much work
5
getting done.
enemies and perform 10 launches.
They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks.
So the launchers are going to be easy because that's pretty much all I do in combat. I launch everybody. That's what I do. But let's review on how to disarm people in the first place. Ah, I could purchase this skill, which allows me to disarm people. Sounds like an appropriate time to purchase it.
Smart man. And when the boss gets out,
That's me, the boss.
someone's nap time.
The other players hit each other.
Then come back strong.
Hammerhead and Silvermane and Tombstone and all these other yahoos get thin the hurdle list.
It's like that time the boss had to leave the... What else?
It's him. You're gonna have a bad day.
Check, check, check.
You'll regret that. Can't let him beat up.
Now I just need some guys with guns. Oh, he's got a pistol.
Take him down before he knocks the ball out. Oh, you just made a big mistake.
And he's also got a pistol.
Like you smell it.
But this guy can go down. Alright.
Get him. The boss
Yep.
wants
What am I?
Spider-Man's head.
Okay. The camera seems to be fighting me in this round. There is a rocket launcher guy already? Ah, there he is.
Get back down here. What's it take to stop this guy? Boston high.
It's a good thing that Spider-Man just floats there in the air while he's disarming his opponent. I don't know how that's physically possible, but yeah, it's a video game.
I'll teach you some respect.
Also, it's a comic book. Oh, what's going on?
Keep him on the ground.
Latecomer.
Oh, I'm already on wave
There's
3.
a lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write.
Alright, now do we have any guys with guns? I think I need to at least disarm somebody. Or at least one more person. Ah!
Rack him.
Where are... let's...
You're gonna have a bad day.
Why can't I target this guy? Damn it!
Get down here and fight like a man.
There we go. Finally.
Here comes the pain.
Okay.
You got this. Kick it.
Somehow I'm still alive.
Get down here. Dig in.
Although I have no idea whether I actually disarmed the necessary 5 people.
All right. Nobody likes me.
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running
Okay, I
exotic
need
weapons
one
out of
more
that
guy.
location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
This does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets by any means
Alright,
necessary.
got a couple people here. Oh, he's got his pistol. And I'm done. Now I can let loose.
Punch him if he's in the air. Fisk will have nerves if we don't take him down.
Yeah, that takes a really long time. I don't know. I feel like the animation for a takedown. Holy crap.
Reinforcements. You know there's different types of reinforcing. You could just say great job a lot.
So where is this, new rocket launcher guy, I guess?
Down here.
Ah, there's is it this guy that's throwing all the explosives? No, wrong button. There we go. Ugh. I'm a little bit out of practice, but that's okay. Because I haven't died yet. Oh, there was a rocket. From 2 people. Okay. A lot of people seem to think that I can't mess with the Kingpin and live. It seems to be a recurring voice sample. Can you? Yeah, I use the environment. Oh, god damn it. There are like a billion rocket guys.
You're dead. Keep him on the ground.
Finally.
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
I understand we have another low information caller who thinks we're better off thanks to Spider-Man. Let's see if I can set her straight. You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
I just want to say that I've never seen Manhattan so safe and peaceful. Compare what it was like when Spider-Man first showed up to now.
Okay, fair enough, I will. Then we had police and firefighters doing a wonderful job. There was crime, sure, but nothing they couldn't handle. Of course, we do have things now we didn't have then. Maniacs who shoot electricity out of their eyes, walking piles of sand, Nazis made of bees!
Didn't Spider-Man put all those guys in jail?
You're missing the point! They didn't exist before he came along. At best, he attracts them. But I've often wondered if they're in cahoots.
Wow, I've never actually heard anyone say cahoots before. Look, all I'm saying is, I'd hate to imagine what would have happened if all those guys showed up and Spider-Man wasn't here.
Another lost cause. Goodbye.
Okay, so I have no idea about any Spider-Man villain that is a Nazi made out of bees. That one is new for me. Also, one of the interesting things about this game is the ability to mix and match your spider costumes along with their powers. I could switch on the noir suit and still keep the focus power of the suit that Akka devised, which I think is an interesting enhancement. Really, like, it doesn't really flow for the storyline per se, but it definitely is great for players and player customization. And now for the last construction site.
Got eyes on Spider.
Ah, damn it.
Yuri, this place is full of fist guys with suspicious bulges.
Form a 20-hit
Guns.
combo.
I'm talking about guns, obviously.
This might be
Can't
tricky.
order a raid over bulges.
Just a hunch, but there might be a public disturbance pretty soon.
Knock him out.
Or it might be incredibly easy. Now I have to hit 3 guys with scaffolding.
Back away from it.
Ah, there's some scaffolding. Damn it. I hope there's 2 more pieces of or 3 more pieces of scaffolding. Okay, there's one there. Okay. Or I can just hit 2 enemies with 1 scaffolding, which is going to be trickier. Have I used up my scaffolding quota? I think I may have used up my scaffolding quota. Oh well, I guess I'll just have to come back later.
Coward, get back here! Flank him! You can't let him win!
Got a funny feeling. Let's get some of the boys up here.
You know what to do. You lose. Because that's what you do when Spider-Man's in town. Oh yeah, and I forgot. Oh, hold on. Seems like I accidentally switched my gadget to the web shooter. How do I...
How is he beating us?
Alright, that's how I...
Okay, form an orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone.
There we go.
Whoop his ass! I'll enjoy it. Throw! Fire in the hole! Come on, guys! Let's finish this!
Finally. Feels like I'm getting slightly better into the swing of things, so to speak.
Not now! Can't let him beat us!
It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. But they always do.
Oh, somehow we
I'll
missed.
teach you some respect!
Now, was there a guy with the riot shield there? I don't know. They seem to have left.
That site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
We shut it down. We'll really put the squeeze on it. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you.
Get back down here! Don't let him spook you!
Reinforcements. Great.
Alright.
I was getting kind of sick of these other
Wave
guys.
5 of 6.
I'm in an ass-kicking mood!
I probably should use... Oh, there we go. These instant takedowns are very useful for riot shield guys so that I don't have to worry about maneuvering around them.
Find someone who cares about you like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the face, and you'll be golden.
How is he beating us?
This is impossible. Oh, there we go. Nah. There. Like that. And that. The lesser-known Green Spider-Man.
Shot.
Now that was a whole bunch of hits. Up there. Take that.
Should have stayed in bed. Kick his ass!
Okay. What wave am I on? Wave 6, I think? And there we go. There's that guy.
And get it off!
what I should do is maybe web a guy in front of one of those
Your people
scaffolds.
won't have any problems here now.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up. Nice going.
How many more Fisk construction sites are there?
None. He had every one of them working overtime to bring in money.
Well, now he's gonna have a tough time keeping his operation running, which is bad for Fisk and good for New York.
I trust you've enjoyed yourself.
Willie, funny story. I was just at one of your buildings, and you'll be shocked to hear that there were shenanigans of the criminal variety. TLDR, Fisk Construction is closed.
I have other sources of revenue, but you've inconvenienced me, and there will be consequences. My memory's long. My reach is longer.
I should make all the guys who've sworn to kill me fight it out for the privilege.
You've inconvenienced Vanessa. It's interesting in regards to the construction sites that you can continuously do them if you want. You can just show up and be like, hey, I want to fight some bad guys. And you can. Alright. And I believe this is the last of the
Nailed it.
landmarks.
Yuri said quietly. Better find a back way in.
And now let's enter the auction house in the costume of the Scarlet Spider. And no one will notice me in these super bright colors.
Patience. Where is the file?
There's someone else here. They must have taken it.
Those masks. Who are these guys?
There's no one here but us. We will find the file, or you will die.
This is bad. They'll kill her if I alert them. Need to pick them off silently. Yuri, the silent alarm was legit. Masked gunmen and a single hostage. Looks like a heist in progress.
Copy that. Sending units your way. Keep the situation from getting worse in the meantime.
Can do.
Alright.
Gotta do this quietly. Don't want to alert the others.
What? Am I still doing tutorial stuff? I guess so.
They always look so cozy whipped up like that.
I guess I am. You know, these ducts seem to have a lot of room. They're very roomy to be
Should web
crawling
from
around.
above. Whoa, careful.
Sneak, sneak, sneak. Take that.
You stay quiet now. Someone's coming. See me down here.
My patience wears thin.
Someone else is here. I swear. She must have the file.
If they're here, where are they?
I don't know. I just don't know.
Move it, Pete. Bad guys are getting ready to be bad.
眼睛睁大点，有开了。
Huh, okay.
Hey, what is that?
It's a camera.
This totally belongs to...
Don't move.
Buddy, if I had a nickel for every don't move...
Hey, Pete.
It's MJ.
MJ? What are you doing here?
Same as you. Working. At least, I was.
Oh, I think this is yours.
Yeah, thanks.
So, Robbie's got you covering a break-in for the Bugle?
Well, Robbie doesn't technically know I'm here. And it wasn't a break-in until a few minutes ago.
Huh?
Let me explain.
Story time with MJ. Do I get to play as Mary Jane?
Excuse me.
Hi, Mary Jane Watson. I'm covering the Fisk estate sale.
Hello. Craig said we'd do this tomorrow.
I like to get a jump on things.
Well, I don't. You'll have to come back tomorrow.
Right. Okay. I'm sorry. Hey, Craig? No, sorry. It looks like we're gonna have to run something else on the cover. I don't know, maybe the expressionist piece?
You know what? I think I can make today work.
Are you sure?
You're here.
How manipulative.
Thank you. Craig? Never mind. We're good.
Let's get started.
I did not actually catch
I'll be waiting by the
who
bottom
she was talking to, so.
Can do.
A katana blade.
Peter opened like a pork sausage with this the first time they fought. Pete got away, collapsed in my yard half dead, and I had to steal my dad's car to drive him to the ER. The first of many Nurse MJ moments. Too many.
Yeah. References to comics that I never read. Excellent.
I remember when Fisk started illegally importing artifacts like this. He bought the local harbor to cover his tracks and laid off the old staff, including my dad. Wish Dad was here now to see how the tables have turned.
Although I wonder if all you do as MJ is just walk around and look at things. And talk to people.
I get why Peter does it, but I never totally loved the heroes hiding behind masks thing. Feels like part of being a hero is standing behind your actions. Being willing to say, yeah, that was me. That's the sort of hero I'd want to be, at least.
Oh, so she wants to be the hero that also gets the attention and glory.
Bet Fisk saw himself in this. A great man willing to do what others wouldn't. Dude had no self-awareness.
Alright, now where's the person I'm supposed to be talking to?
I can't get over this image. So much tension between these two figures.
Let me know when you're ready to begin.
Sounds good. Brought hidden crimes to light. We got an old school investigative journalist over here. I like her. What did Fisk call this? Vanessa?
Ah! That's a nice little reference there.
Kyoto. So beautiful. Part of me wishes I could drop everything and travel the world. But life and work are here.
I need to protect my city. But first, I must play upon Vanessa.
Oh, I hated this cane. So tacky.
Anything back here, or am I just kind of like... No, nope, there's stuff. Can MJ... Ah, yeah, MJ can negotiate stairs.
Heard from the underworld, huh? Super tempted to ring this guy.
I mean, I would ring that bell just to try it out.
And how much am I bid for this collection of villainy and deceit, starting at 10,000 broken lives and dreams, 10,000 going once? May would love this. I gotta admit, I miss May.
All these artifacts, they belong in a museum. Okay, let's continue on with the story and stop just running around and doing nothing. Wait. Okay. Wait. Okay.
Starting with the prize, a one-of-a-kind Kakemonbaku.
Oh, beautiful. It's a Mifune?
Correct. Mr. Fisk has exceptional taste.
Did you know him well before his arrest?
In a professional context. I handled many of his sales.
Her name is Rose Roseman.
Now this exquisite piece exemplifies the traditional Tarashikomi puddled ink effect.
The two Neo are so imposing. I can see why Fisk liked this piece. Definitely his style.
He loved the duality. Destruction.
The duality of
man.
man.
In silence.
Was there ever anything irregular in any of the sales you handled for him?
No. No, of course not.
Can I get you to confess to some crime?
Notice the intricate gold inlay on this ceremonial tea set.
It's just a friend in the DA's office mentioned that Fisk used art sales to launder stolen goods.
I'm sure I wouldn't know anything about that.
Oh, I know. I was just wondering, now that he's arrested, if you had ever noticed anything strange.
You know what? I'm actually running short of time. Why don't we grab the cover photo while we can?
When I told my DA friend I was doing a piece on you, he mentioned your name was familiar.
Just the photo, please. Stand right there.
Are you sure there's nothing you'd like to say, maybe off the record, regarding Fisk's activities?
I don't think your readers would have any interest in... Damn it. Wait here, please.
Wait. I recognize that statue. Gotta get a photo. That shouldn't be it.
Craig, I'll call you back. My dear, I think it's time for you to go.
Oh, could I use the restroom real quick?
Fine. Follow me.
Thank you. This is a really lovely space.
It is. And this will be the last time you see it. The ladies is around the corner. Be quick.
Of course. Be right back.
I don't think they got off on the right foot. But also I think this explains why MJ wasn't captured by the attackers.
Hello, Craig. Funny you should call. Because the reporter you sent is clearly not working the puff piece we agreed upon. No, she's here now.
I've got to get into that back room. If that statue is what I think it is, this just turned into a huge story.
What do you mean he had to reschedule?
Let's see, when people are suspicious, a question mark, you'll see it.
Quiet.
If she's not your reporter, who is she, Craig?
There we go.
Who is in my auction?
So sneaky.
Oh my god.
Truly, MJ is the master of stealth.
No, I do not trust you to fix this. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is have Miss Investigative Journalist arrested. And the second thing I'm going to do is collect your head, Craig.
Dang, she's pissed.
It is most definitely a threat.
I guess she's just gonna stand there, turn back and forth a bunch of times.
Sure, Craig. Right. I don't believe you.
Pete
Close
told
the
me
door
about this.
behind you.
This
Updated.
used it to hide evidence. Why didn't the cops take it? I know this statue opens. But how?
But first... Oh,
That's the Neo behind them. But it looks different.
interesting. It appears that the head and the arms have been shifted. Oh, because the statue is the character in the Duality of Man painting, but it's both characters. You shift the statue in order to create the other character.
He's holding something.
He's holding that statue or that rod thing that's on the table.
Statue can move. Most common pose is latent power. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward.
The most common is that of mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward. So right now, the mouth is open, the left arm is up, and the right arm is down. So we want the left arm down, right arm forward, mouth closed. And he needs his rod, maybe?
The catalog mentioned 2 poses. Mouth closed, left arm down, right palm facing forward. Nice. So close. But a piece is missing. I've seen these before.
Do I need to combine them together to create a whole? I believe the picture was here, maybe?
Something's in one of his hands. What is that?
Let's try this.
That's not right.
Then if that didn't work, let's try this.
That's it.
That's an exceptional statue.
What is this? Devil's breath. What is devil's...
Does she always monologue to herself?
Excuse me, sir. You can't be...
Not good.
Where's the statue?
In there.
把文件找出来。
Ah, the files they were looking for.
I was on my way to the exit when I saw you.
You're lucky to be alive.
Says the guy I saved 5 minutes ago. Listen, whoever these masked guys are, they're after this file. But I'll never get it out of here while the place is swarming with them.
Right. Okay, you hide back there. I take out the bad guys. You make a break when it's clear.
Sounds like a plan. Good to see you, Pete.
Yeah, you too. Not exactly how I pictured us meeting again, though.
Funny. It's exactly how I pictured it.
Did she change her perfume? Focus, Pete, focus.
Yes.
Ah.
Of course.
Should clear these guys out before I push forward.
看看谁敢来找死！
Okay, Pete,
Safe.
I'm hidden near the front. Give the word and I'll make a break for it.
Will do. How about that file? What's in it that these guys want so bad?
Notes on something called Devil's Breath. Fisk was hired to build a secret research lab for it. Not clear what Devil's Breath is, but it seemed to scare Fisk. He compares it to Pandora's box.
Not much shook Fisk. We need to get you and that file out of here. Hang tight.
Oh, where? Okay, there's okay. Then I'm going to want to distract that guy over there.
并不是我的幻觉。
Gotta stay silent.
Silent but deadly.
Please.
别动摇。
Okay, room is clear.
Okay. It's a good thing nobody knows how to look up. Otherwise, Spider-Man would
Keep it tight,
be
Pete.
in trouble.
纽约很快就会明白的。
Let's see.
Easy does it.
并不是我的幻觉。
Man, that's all of them.
No! Let me go!
MJ,
Stop!
no. Hide!
Ah, so that suddenly became a
Not cool with the hostage taking, guys.
free-for-all. And they've got weird powers.
What is up with that glowy stuff on your hands? Are you guys ghosts? Never fought a ghost before.
There, that, as you can see, the issues of fighting interior. Everything needs to be in a big enough space for you to actually fight them. Because otherwise you get a giant
You know what I mean?
view of the wall.
Seems like this is an energy thing, not a ghost thing. All good.
Oh, snap. Okay.
他受伤了，解决他！
我们人越来越少了。
回家，回家，地面上！
Like, Like, the Batman games keep things, like, you still need the big area to fight guys. But, like, you don't have that same verticality during the actual combat itself.
Huh. Looks antique. I think I know someone who could help track down where this came from. A job for later.
I just talked to Craig. You are not the reporter he was sending. You don't even work for Heritage Arts.
Never said I did. Hi, Mary Jane Watson, Daily Bugle.
You will not write a word of what you saw
For the
here.
record, what do you know about the file those masked men stole?
That... I don't...
What about the long history of stolen goods Fisk has laundered at this auction house?
Your editor will be hearing from our attorney.
I like that sort of text messaging. In film, like Sherlock does it.
Like the last 6 months never happened?
And now the rest of the game is played as Mary Jane, as she investigates into that file document. Who would have thought that Spider-Man, you'd have expected to play Spider-Man in his entire game. But no, that was actually just a tutorial for the real experience.
I'm still glad he makes these fries.
Totally. Best in the city.
So, how's the grind at the Bugle?
Well, I just got an all-caps text from Robbie about my so-called antics tonight. So it looks like I'll be meeting with a legal team. Again.
As soon as he reads the article you're gonna write, guaranteed promotion.
So, creepy mask guys. What's your take?
Just another night in the city. What's your take?
I feel like there's a bigger story there. Let's not make this all about business. How's it going with you?
Let's also make it pleasure.
No, but we're on the cusp of something really big.
You know Oscorp would hire you in a heartbeat, right? One phone call to Harry.
Sure, but Dr. Octavius' work will help millions. I'm right where I want to be, right where I should be.
Almost sounds like it's more important than your other job. I've never heard you talk like that before.
A lot can change in 6 months.
Why did you ask me here, Pete?
Because Mix has great fries.
Dinner between friends.
Friends. Is that what we are?
Well, maybe we could be, you know, if that's what you wanted.
There's a lot of baggage here.
Yeah, sure, but is that so bad? I mean, baggage can carry good things too, like big money and keys, raspberry lip balm.
Do you remember why we broke up?
This is a trick question, isn't it?
Saved by the siren.
Talk to you later.
Go.
That was 3 patrol cars in a row. They really brought out the cops for that one.
Love seeing you two together again. You always were my favorites.
Even video games aren't really complete without a Stan Lee cameo. But now, am I actually going somewhere to fight crime?
Hey, it's me. What's with the units heading down 3rd?
Looks like our old friend Herman Schultz is at it again.
Shocker. Didn't he just get paroled?
Yeah, well, I guess it didn't take.
No worries. Herman's just a big cupcake. I'll have him back in Rikers by bedtime. Just had dinner with my ex after saving her from masked criminals. And now I'm gonna go beat up a maniac who uses shockwaves to rob people. What a perfectly normal life you have, Peter Parker.
Well, they never really called him the ordinary Spider-Man. Thank you for watching. If you've still got the itch for more content, why not give one of those links a try? Got some questions or comments? You can comment down below or send it on over to itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. That's itsoundedgoodonpaper@gmail.com. In the meantime, so long, folks.